So, do you have any books or resources or anything like that, like movies that you would recommend to the audience that will give a better understanding of our profession or what we go through, or even just how to be a better person, period?
Well, I did publish my master's thesis in criminology. You can
Oh,
find that online.
okay, go ahead, go
Um,
ahead, go ahead and do a plug because I want everybody to look
yeah,
it
there
up.
you go. It's called "Creating the Best: A
Okay,
Two-Pronged Approach to Improving Ohio Police," and that's out of Regis University. It is a long read. It's 114 pages,
okay,
but it's very informative of not only how police entry into the basic police academy can improve, because
hmm
there's just not enough hoops. Not every and my whole contention was not everyone can or should be a police officer,
hmm
just like not everyone can or should be an attorney. Not everyone can or should be a doctor.
yeah,
Not everyone can or should be a dispatcher.
hmm
It takes a certain type of individual to fill those roles. And, when we see corrupt police, it just one bad apple
yep,
flaws us all. It taints all of us. And
hmm
can't have that. And the different and this is my biggest push on education is that you know a, a doctor can save your life or take it.
hmm
A doctor goes through 12 years of regular school, 4 years of undergrad, 3 years of medical school. Then they have residency, internships, and residency. And they're looking at almost 20 years of education before they can get a scalpel in their hand and make a cut,
yeah, yep,
right? An attorney could save your liberty or take it from you.
hmm
They have 12 years of education, 4 years of undergrad, 3 years of law school. They have to take a state bar and then they have to get licensed through the state to practice. So
hmm
you're looking at almost 18 years of education.
yeah.
A police officer, we can take your life or save it. We can take your liberty or let you go. And we get 6 months training in the police academy.
You know,
Think about
um, I'll say this though, and that's coming from law enforcement, and then also having a background in the military too. The difference between the two is that you have a lot of training, and you train up before you actually execute a mission in the military. Whereas with the law enforcement side, um, we kind of like you say, just get the academy, and then we only do in service once a year coming up to the next year. Like I knew guys, I used to work with guys that they hadn't shot since they were in the academy or at in service. And I remember being in the military. I had a sergeant that used to say that you rise and fall to your highest level of training, and uh, and I tried to carry that over into my professional world in law enforcement, and also even my civilian side because I carry too. So it's my responsibility to make sure that I know what I'm doing whenever I'm engaging with another person, a suspect, or even just talking to another person that may be hostile. I need to learn how to disengage and move away from the threat. So you rise and fall to your highest level of training, and I always try to preach that it's our responsibility to make sure that we are at the top of our game always. And it isn't just about shooting; it's also knowing the laws, like because laws change on a regular basis. Like Congress and city councils are in session every day, and they can, in the Supreme Court, they look at laws that become case laws that actually affect the way that we execute our jobs on a regular basis. And it isn't just when we go out to vote. So it's our duty to make sure that we are informed and know what's going on. So I completely agree with you. Definitely.
yeah.
So.